is an actress that became one of the troupe members in our third season, and you'll see her later in the film, but she traveled with us and worked with us, and then when the troupe disbanded, she went, Ellen sent her and her then husband, Beth's husband, to London to operate and run the MaMA London, where she remains till this day and sends her regards. This is her little tribute to Tom. Transplanted in the early 1960s from his native Chicago, child prodigy, classical musician Tom blossomed in the bosom of Greenwich Village. He self-seeded in the fertile soil of economic liberty and the natural rebellion of adolescence. Something stirred underground, underfoot, under the radar. Beth was in her mid-20s when he, Tom, and Miss Stewart invited her to join the MaMA Troupe Theater. Not long afterward, Beth asked Tom whether he had any children. He had taken a break from one of the workshops that he had devised, and he made a small gesture to include the room and declared, "You are my children." And at that moment I knew Ellen and Tom had become my family of choice. It was the privilege and honor of my life to be reformed, polished, and launched by this remarkable and unlikely couple into a showbiz and literary career that transcended boundaries and expectations. The troupe became my new family. We gave a respect, a love wrought from an aesthetic intimacy. We were given context. Without Ellen, it would have been impossible. Without Tom, it would have been meaningless, unfinished. Perhaps we were as displaced as the cliches say, tossed upon the risky, experimental shores. Tom guided us, but we never felt judged by him. There was laughter in abundance, laughter and love. The adoration I felt for Tom has never dimmed. His professional approach was seasoned by a fierce and ever-curious intellect, a volcanic sense of humor, and the easy authority of the consummate musician he was. He trusted us as he would an orchestra. He was the ultimate conductor. We just had to follow his beat. What made us special was Tom's invitation to continually contribute to the vision, to amend it, make it collectively our own. And that was Tom's contribution to all of us.